blending in, and which allows you to immediately kind of get forgotten with your piece.
That predictability is what is going to pull you out of the moment. What are you communicating with, your tone?
Like, sometimes you need to shout. A lot of the things that English is looking for from a linguistic standpoint is it's looking for a lot of contrast. It doesn't like it when things become predictable. It doesn't like it when things become sing-songy. One of the ways you can do that is with pitch. When you say sentences, you have these things that are called thought groups, which are basically groups of words that go together. And one way that you can make something sound more natural in general is when you change the thought group, change the pitch level. Like if you say like, I didn't know that was the answer. It's like, I didn't know that's your first thought group. I didn't know your second thought group, that was the answer. You notice the first one's high. I didn't know, high pitch. That was the answer, low pitch. So keeping this in mind too, when you're reading your poems, I think a lot of times when you listen to people, maybe not as much on slam. I think slam poetry sees some other issues occurring. But like with like, especially like more quote unquote page poets, you kind of get the reading that's just like, I'm just going to read my words like this. And this is a lot of the times where you find people that just aren't having enough contrast in their pitch. So, if you say something that's up here, then maybe take your next thing a little lower or take your next thing higher.
Everything in your performance is a tool. Your tone, even like your body movements, like your posture, all those things also are telling the story or are talking. They are also talking about your poem. What are you communicating with, your tone? Are you communicating that the speaker is happy, is sad, is indifferent, is frustrated with the events, or is frustrated with the content of the poem? How do you sound reading the lines that the speaker is frustrated, or how frustrated the speaker is?
Another element that you can use besides pitch to add contrast to your speech is speed. You don't have to say the whole poem at the same rate. We're getting into something I think you see a lot of slam poets running into, where everything is said really fast. Every single thing, every single thing, every single thing, every single thing. There might be that one. There's like the breakdown and like last third where things suddenly slow down.
And
there's a formula.
It's not only it's a formula for sure, because it's like da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And that's how you'll know when the war is. I'm like, oh my God.